really needed to take a moment and chime in on this Chelsea Handler situation. She's currently trending on Twitter as of the filming of this video. And I wanted to bring it up because by her own definition, what she did is not her idea of what feminism is. Now, if you've been around, you know that on a live stream this week, I actually mentioned that feminists will have no problem with supporting women who do everything but actually stay home and have children. Because apparently it's not about the choice, which, by the way, that was what I thought feminism was supposed to be, but it's about going and trying to conquer the world and be better than men. So, here we go. Welcome, bienvenidos. This is Roxana from Metamorphosis. Rox, Usaka Sakabo. And if you've been here before, you know I tend to do commentary on anything I find interesting. And today, it was Chelsea Handler's turn. In a show, The Daily Show to be exact, she made this parody about how she was a single, childless woman, and so she could go anywhere and do anything because she did not have the constraints of children. Now, mind you, Chelsea's 47 years old. That will come to play later. But I decided to look because I could have sworn she was a feminist, in my opinion. And so I went around looking and found a couple of pictures to show you evidence that she indeed considers herself a feminist. We all know how I feel about feminists, but for the sake of this argument, let's say that's a good thing, okay? So am I surprised that she did this parody where being childless and single is a great thing? No. What I found surprising was that while I was researching articles that would show you that she is indeed a feminist, I found one by The Hollywood Reporter commenting on a book where she and other actresses were writing essays about what it was like to be a woman. And needless to say, what she actually said was more than a little interesting considering what we're talking about today. According to that essay, Handler's 2016 essay, We Have a Problem with Women Supporting Women, which was originally published on Thrive Global, is also included. In her featured essay, Handler encourages women to rally together after enduring Hillary Clinton's presidential election loss. We can wake up America and American women to do a better job going forward, to create an activist fire under women to start treating other women and our America with more respect than we have obsequiously shown for our traditional male dominators. She writes, if this is not ironic, I can't help you. As can be expected, one of the most interesting things that I found is that if any man gave an opinion that was against what Chelsea Handler was doing, he was automatically denominated Republican, right-wing, Christian, whatever you want to call it, but mansplaining at its best. However, men that were approving of what she did were considered great feminist men. The other thing I found interesting is that if it was a woman, then she had allowed the patriarchy to, put her down. Well, I'm neither. I'm not a man, I'm not a Republican, but I have 2 points, and those are the reasons why I brought this up. The first point that I made was when I retweeted the story, is that I mentioned that much like Chelsea Handler, when I was 47 years old, my daughter was 22, which means she's an adult, she has her own life, and I can do whatever I want. I have been doing whatever I want since my daughter was 18 because she was old enough to take care of herself and I didn't have any constraints. But the second reason why I wanted to bring this up was something that I posted in answer to someone attacking one of these men. Now, I don't know if this man was a Republican or not, but he was talking about how he was okay with having the children and he wouldn't trade it for the world. Here's my thing. My question to you is Chelsea Handler able to do whatever she wants because she's single and without children, which, by the way, it's her choice? Or is she able to do whatever she wants because she's a millionaire? Ah, how does it change your opinion about this whole thing when you think about that part? Because even if she had children, if she was a millionaire, she could hire people to take care of her children while she did whatever she wanted. So, it doesn't feel as strong coming from her now, does it? And here is my issue, and this is the only reason why I'm bringing all of this up. I think it's perfectly okay for people to want to be single and or childless. They can be single and have children. They can be married and have no children. They can be married and have children. So long as it's the choice of the woman, however she decides to live her life, I don't see a problem with any of them. And I find it very interesting that she writes an entire essay talking about how women should encourage women and then proceeds to do this ridiculous skit. I cannot wait to hear what you have to say about this. So, if you feel so inclined, leave me a comment below. And thank you so much for watching. And thank you, of course, to my patrons for supporting my vision. Bye!